Welcome to our India News Hour. Data centers and virtualization of servers going for green cloud computing. Each person has a moral right to a healthy and sustainable environment. Sustainability is long-lasting welfare in terms of economy and environment. Green cloud technology entails designing, producing and using the digital space to reduce the technology's impact on the environment. Green cloud computing offers a great tool that addresses and fulfills these goals. Green cloud computing has made virtualized servers and workers save energy. Organizations have restored to using the GCC methodology, thus lessening the expenses of businesses' activities. GCC technology has also allowed users to utilize the cloud space for storage purposes while decreasing its adverse effects. Therefore, minimizing the use of hazardous material has promoted the recyclability of factory waste products and maximized energy efficiency during a lifetime. The ultimate goal of GCC is to reduce the power consumption of large data centers. Average computer users also have the capability of implementing green practices during their data usage, such as turning off their computers, recycling electronic waste products, refurbishing electronic devices instead of purchasing new ones, and using sleep mode while away from their computers. Green cloud computing has become an impressive solution that has aided in addressing matters of storage, processing of high-volume data at a lower cost, high speed, on-demand and pay-per-use, etc. Data centers are the main components of cloud computing. Its design is usually based on the network of computing and storage resources that enable the delivery of shared applications and data. There are three types of data centers: software as a service, infrastructure as a service, and platform as a service. Energy consumption and environmental effects from data centers are significant challenges to cloud computing. With a rapid increase in social applications and expansion in e-business, there has been an increase in data centers. Virtualization is a technique used in cloud computing to create a virtual ecosystem of storage devices and the server operating system, thus allowing users to use various machines that share a particular physical instance of any resource. Virtualization introduces a significant difference between hardware and software, thus very fundamental in green cloud computing technology. Several virtualizations include server virtualization, application virtualization, network virtualization, desktop virtualization, and storage virtualization. Green cloud computing is responsible for environmental and eco-friendly use of computers and computer resources. Green cloud computing has helped achieve efficient processing and utilization infrastructure and minimize energy consumption. As evolution in the IT department continues to unravel with time, the main aim of green cloud computing is to become environment friendly by reducing energy consumption and reducing the waste that is disposed of to the environment, such as carbon dioxide. Hence, the world is forever green. Let's look into today's headline in VAR India. Cabinet approves construction of roads and telecom towers in rural areas. The Cabinet on Wednesday approved the construction of 32,152 km of roads which are to be completed under the Pradhan Mantri Gram Sadak Yojana in far-flung tribal and backward areas at a cost of Rs 33,822 crore, along with telecom connectivity in tribal areas by putting up telecom towers in 7,287 villages in Andhra Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Jharkhand, Maharashtra and Orissa. Union Minister Anurag Thakur said that a total of 44 aspirational districts in these 5 states will benefit with 4G-based mobile services and telecom connectivity, where e-governance facilities would also be provided to residents in these backward areas. The project is likely to be completed by November 2023. The Cabinet Committee on Economic Affairs also approved continuation of the road connectivity project for left-wing extremism affected areas up to March 2023. DRDO presents drone swarm in offensive role. The Defence Research and Development Organization on Wednesday showcased an indigenous capability to carry out offensive missions in enemy territory with scores of drones working in assorted formations to identify, encircle and strike targets, with the loitering munitions being developed to meet a key military requirement and keep soldiers out of harm's way. The DRDO said in a statement that its Young Scientist Laboratory for Asymmetric Technologies is working on swarm technologies to strengthen the country's military capabilities. The drone swarm showcased capabilities related to distributive sensing, decision-making, reconfigurable path planning and autonomous attack, DRDO officials said, adding that swarm algorithms have advanced features for niche and distinctive capabilities. The Indian Army carried out a drone swarm technology demonstration at the Army Day 2021 parade in Delhi on January 15, with 75 locally designed and developed drones buzzing in the skies and simulating a raft of missions including offensive operations. India's spot drops in global bribery risk rankings. India has slipped to 82nd position in 2021, 5 places down from 77th rank last year in a global list that measures business bribery risks. According to this year's data by Trace, North Korea, Turkmenistan, Venezuela and Eritrea pose the highest commercial bribery risk, while Denmark, Norway, Finland, Sweden and New Zealand present the lowest. Trace is an anti-bribery standard-setting organization that measures business bribery risk in 194 countries, territories, autonomous and semi-autonomous regions. The Trace's 2021 bribery risk matrix said that over the past 10 years, the business bribery risk environment worsened significantly in countries that also experienced democratic backsliding like Egypt, Venezuela, Turkey, Poland and Hungary. PhonePe exceeds 2 billion transactions in a month. PhonePe processed a record 2 billion transactions in October 2021, the highest ever in a month for the platform. In October, PhonePe saw 1.93 billion UPI transactions according to data by the National Payments Corporation of India. PhonePe started gaining further traction and surpassed Google Pay in December 2020 to become the top UPI player in India. The Flipkart-owned company is also a leader in NPCI's Bharat Bill Pay transactions, clocking a 49% share of August volumes on the platform as per the latest available data. Sameer Nigam, founder and CEO of PhonePe, said that the fact that 80% of our transactions come from tier 2nd to tier 3rd cities and beyond shows that digital payments have truly penetrated across the length and breadth of the country. Accenture acquires strategy consulting firm Founders Intelligence. Accenture has acquired London-based strategy consulting firm Founders Intelligence that helps large corporations to create growth by business tools, techniques and insights from technology entrepreneurs and investors. Founders Intelligence's team of 35 professionals will join Accenture's innovation practice and will strengthen its capabilities to help senior executives create and scale new business models and achieve sustainable value from innovation. Founders Intelligence has a track record of setting strategies and delivering growth for FTSE 100 companies and other global organizations. Founders Intelligence's venture-inspired approach and deep insights have garnered respect among C-suite leaders and will enhance our network of innovators that deliver significant value for our clients, said Lucy Cooper, Innovation Lead for Europe at Accenture. That's all for now. Please like, share, comment and subscribe to VAR India News Magazine. You can download the VAR India app from Google Play Store and Apple App Store for the latest news and updates. Stay tuned. Thank you.